Have you seen those Ken Block videos online? You know those ones where he takes his 600 horsepower Ford Fiesta rally car, he drives them through buildings, he jumps them, he kind of does an auto ballet with them. Well, you too can have your own Ford Fiesta rally car. Well, at least rally inspired, like this 2014 Ford Fiesta ST. Possibly the most fun you could have on four wheels. The Fiesta ST is not exactly new. It was launched back in 2005 in Europe, but this is the first time we see it on North American soil. So how different is the ST to the standard Fiesta? Well, there's a long list. Let's get started. First, you get a 6-speed manual opposed to just a 5-speed. You get 17-inch wheels instead of 15-inch. Standard Recaro seats. A different grille and spoilers. Sport-tuned suspension with quicker steering. 4-wheel disc brakes. Sound composer, which injects the engine sound into the compartment. The car is lowered by 15 millimeters, and there's a custom molten orange color available. And the biggest difference, the motor. The standard Fiesta has a 1.6-liter Duratec 4-cylinder, putting out 120 horsepower and 112 pound-feet of torque. This Fiesta ST also has a 1.6-liter 4-cylinder, but that's where the similarities end. This is a turbocharged EcoBoost motor, putting out a whopping 197 horsepower and 202 pound-feet of torque. Let's see what this bad boy is all about. Now, the first thing you realize driving the ST is just how easy it is to drive. The clutch is really light, and the shifting couldn't be any easier. I could shift with 2 fingers if I wanted to. The power in the ST is crazy addictive. I don't think anyone buying this car will care or even come close to the posted fuel economy numbers of 7.8 liters in the city and 5.6 on the highway. It's just too hard not to get into the turbo and put your foot into it. The seating position on the ST is not super low like in some sports cars, making it easier to get in and out of and improving visibility. With 202 pound-feet of torque in such a small car, there is plenty of get up and go without having to take it to the red line. The power delivery is smooth. Being front-wheel drive and having a lot of power, there is torque steer, but it's not as much as you would expect. The steering on the ST is much quicker than the standard Fiesta, and that combined with the sports-tuned suspension gives this little car kind of a nimble go-kart-like presence on the road. Now, the Recaro seats are really comfortable and they really hold you in your place, except there is no side adjustments on the bolstering, which is not a problem for me, but I'd say anyone larger or wider, I don't think they're going to fit in these seats. Did I mention this car sounds good too with the sound composer? That's nice. What do I like about the Fiesta ST? Well, you guessed it, the power. There's tons of it, and it's addictive. Second thing, it's super drivable. You could be in rush hour traffic or at the track. It's just as comfortable either way. And the third thing, it's just fun to drive. What don't I like about this car? Well, I think larger or wider people will not fit or definitely won't be comfortable in these Recaro seats. Second thing is that this car is fully loaded with every bell and whistle, yet it does not have a backup camera or parking sensors, and neither of them are even available as an option, which I think is a no-no for safety's sake. And the third thing, which is a small one, this car has heated seats, but there's only one setting, either on or off. And when it's on, it's blazing hot. You end up turning it off and turning it back on and off. So I wish there was a high and low setting. The base Fiesta starts at $15,000 and tops out at $20,000 for the fully loaded titanium version. This ST starts at $25,000, which is only $5,000 more. And I think it's a relative bargain for what you get. You get You know, the engine, all that extra horsepower, the Recaro seats, the 6-speed transmission, the wheels, everything. The only way I can describe this car, it's a blast. It's a blast to drive. And this color, molten orange, well, it describes the car perfectly. It's hot. It's a hot hatch.